Life with Holly Lifestyles. I'm so excited to share with you my life as an entrepreneur and my tips and tricks for business. So today's video is super exciting. I am doing a vlog on how I prep for new releases. So today is Thursday, October 15th, and tomorrow we're going to be releasing all the new items for Poi Hun. So I'll be taking you into how I prep for the new releases and the things I have to do for that. So without further ado, let's get in. So usually I give myself a week to prep. Obviously I can technically do a lot of the stuff within a day because I do have all the listings and things prepped before, because I usually do an early release for members. If I don't do that, then I probably would have to take the whole week to prep, because I have to take photos, I have to add the listing to Shopify, and I have to, and I have to add a lot of like the tags and everything on Shopify, so that can take a while. So usually it would technically take me around 2 weeks to get everything ready, but since I do have the early releases, I have to do it a week earlier, so that's good. I can get it all prepped and ready to go. And then the second week is when I prep all the social media posts, all the the newsletter and the social media stuff that I'll be sharing on my stories. So that is something I normally have to do during the week. So luckily I do have everything ready before that, so that I can just focus on the marketing side of things during the week. So yeah, that's the very first thing. So the first thing is I normally have certain tasks that I will have to do every week, or every time I release something. So that is something I'm going to figure out right now and write it down in one of the new products that we have. So one of the new products we have are notepads. I'm trying to bring more boss collection items, because I know a lot of people watching me probably are a boss themselves and probably want some items that are super easy to have and use. So this one right here is the weekly notepad. I'll share a little bit more later on. This is kind of like a mock-up of what I did for Poi Hun, and this is basically how I live my life when I am doing new release stuff. So I'm going to share it with you on this so I can talk more on what I do for Poi Hun's new releases, usually during the week. Okay, so here is the weekly notepad. So these are perfect to either put on your desk, so just like how I'm doing it right now, but we also made it the size of half-letter discbound. So if you want to punch it in your half-letter discbound, so in your planner over here, you can do so. So that's like double use. We want to make sure we create items that you are multifunctional and stuff like that. So that's one of the new products we have. So as you see here, so the main thing I normally have to do is I have to do my newsletter and social media. Those are the main things I have to do and prep for, since I do have all the products already ready to go. Usually I do that on Thursdays, because you usually do the day before, so that I have everything ready to go, and my mind is fresh from that, and it'll be easier for the next day usually while I work on other things during the week. But since today I do have an appointment later on today, so I decided that on Tuesday I had some time to work on stuff, so I decided to do it on Tuesday instead. I will also go through it on the computer in a little bit, but I just wanted to share about that part. I also did have to remove the early releases, because I have to hide it from the public and only have it on a certain page for members, so I had to remove those and add it back to the regular public side of things, and then turn it off to so that I can turn it back on Friday. So that can get a little complicated. That's like a whole new world and explanation on that. I might share with you in the future, but that's what I've been doing right now. And other than that, I usually do sneak peeks throughout the week to kind of share with the followers and get them excited, and also promote the countdown on Instagram, so that they are ready and know exactly when new releases are coming out. So it's kind of like prepping them beforehand. So I did also write down here, I use these like dot markers, and then I basically just put different things that I want to share that week. So today or yesterday I shared the insert and notepad, so I shared this on Instagram, and then today I'm going to share back the page flags and the transparent sticky note. So those are the two things I'm most excited for. I did share this already last week, but sometimes I just have to share it again. And then on Friday, I will have to share everything all at once so everyone have everything before. So I did go into a pocket recently, which I've been loving. It's more simple, it doesn't have dividers or anything. So I definitely share a flip through of this in the future, but I wanted to share with you one of the new products. So this is it. This is the page flag ruler. We had our normal page flag, and then for the next round I wanted to do a ruler version. So there it is. It's super cute. It's more of the pink colors, warmer tones. So I have that. So it comes unpunched, and you can punch it in any planner you want. Right now I punched it in my pocket. You can also punch it in your half letter dismount, in any planner you like, basically. So that's one of the items, and then the other items are transparent sticky notes. So everyone loves transparent sticky notes, so we decided to come with 3 different colors and in 2 sizes. So here they are. So these are super popular. These are perfect to use. You can write in them with a Sharpie fine liner. So if you just pick up one of these Sharpie fine liners, you can write on this without any problem. So I have 3 colors for each size. So we have this gray, which is super pretty and super minimal for those that just like black and white. We have this nude, which is almost like it's like a pink, but almost like a peach pink. So this is perfect for those that love a lot of pink in their planners. And then last but not least, we have our signature, some sort of purple. So if they want to try something new and have fun, we have a purple here. And then we have them in these 3x3s. So these are bigger. These are better for larger planners, and then these smaller ones are better for smaller planners like the pocket planner. So that's where we're coming up with. So these are one of my excited releases, and people are always loving transparent sticky notes. So there's that. And then I've also been testing out the monthly ones. So there's 2 that's coming out. These are perfect for any type of girl boss and stuff. We wanted to expand the girl boss collection, so that's why we released some more girl boss related things, including inserts. So right now I'm using this as a content calendar, so more as a social media calendar rather than just a normal monthly calendar, because you probably have that in your planner anyways. So I've been using it for that, and then I will color code my color dots. So the one that I've been using are these ones right here. These are the Zig Clean color dots. So you basically just dot it and you just have a dot. Depending on your pressure, you can have bigger dots or smaller dots, so that's super cool. I'll link those down below for you guys. I got it from Let's Make It Sparkle, and you can also get it on Jet Pens. So I've been using this to kind of track my social media stuff, so that I remember that I want to do those things. So that's what I have been doing. Oh yeah, for the transparent sticky notes, you can either print them yourself, which can you can just lay it out and then print it out, or you can write in them, which I have done somewhere in here. So let me go look for it. I don't know where I put it, but you can also write with this pen. But yeah, so that is the main thing I have to do for today. So I'm going to share with you a little bit of the emails and social media stuff. Share it on my screen instead, so it's much easier for you to see. But this is what I use. I use MailChimp. It's not my absolute favorite, but it has everything that I need basically. So when I find a better integration one and a better style one, I'll probably change, but for now I'm going to be using this for a while. So as you know, I started this on Tuesday already, so I do have most of it already done. So I'll just share a little bit how. So I always have to kind of do newsletters, because a lot of people would read their emails more than they would see Instagram, because I don't know if it's just me or you guys do that too, but I always check my email every single day, so I get to see all the latest deals and everything, and just check my email in general. So mainly I put some sort of photo to kind of share what items are there, and then I try not to be lazy and actually put every single item on the screen so that they can see exactly what's new. Obviously I technically don't have to do this because when they press on new releases they'll see everything, but I did want to do the extra step and share everything to kind of show exactly what items there are so that they know exactly what's new. So right now I still have these ones that I need to change and or take out. These ones are from last month. I use the same template every time to kind of save time. So that's what I've been doing. It's not my favorite type of program to use because it looks really plain, and yeah, so I hope one day I can up level it some way or just make it look a lot better. So that is the first thing I usually do, is to do the newsletter and have that ready for 9 a.m. for tomorrow when is the new releases, so that when I put everything from Shopify online, everyone will also get this email at the same time. So there is that. So the next thing we have is social media. I always have some stories, so I usually post these types of stories first before I start talking, because I just want, some people might not have time, they just want to skim through it really quick, so they can just look at all these photos in the beginning, and then afterward they can, if they have time or if they rather listen to me talk about it in person, so then that's when I do that. So I actually have some Instagram story templates that I use. I use this every month basically. So there is that also. So that is my main thing that I used for social media and for newsletters. So that's pretty much it. And now we're going to talk more about how I share Instagram stories. So I'm going to sharing you how I share the sneak peeks. Okay, so now I'm in my room where I normally do photos and social media stuff. It's a huge mess over here because I've been sharing stuff all week long, as you saw on my calendar. Normally I just take this little section here, and my room's also a mess because I have been cleaning stuff recently, but this is where I normally do it. So I'm going to do a little bit of cleaning, and then I'm going to share the page flags again and also share the transparent sticky notes again to kind of hype them up for tomorrow. And that's what I'm going to share right now. Hello, happy Thursday. So that's basically most of the rundown of getting new releases ready. Usually even a week or two before, we will kind of go through our website inventory to kind of see what's getting low, what needs to be reprinted and stuff like that. Usually if it's printed items like inserts or vellums, we can get those ready within that week so that we can restock at the same time, so that when they order new releases they can also pick up some stuff that they might have been wanting that have been out of stock, so or low in inventory. So kind of just prep that depending on the time. It's really hard sometimes to kind of track all the items to make sure they are in stock because Shopify's inventory system isn't that great. You're able to check what's low in stock, but then if there's different variations in those items, it's harder to check. So that can be a problem. Usually I pray that Mr. Poi will notice that items are getting low for certain items and will tell me, but sometimes he doesn't have time to do that, or he doesn't really realize that. Then we'll find out usually at the end when people are like, when are you restocking this item? So there's that. That's like basically the last thing that I usually do, is to kind of go through all that stuff and try to stock up as much as I can so that people can just order everything all at once, because obviously that's better because you don't want to be paying for shipping all the time. But yeah, so that is the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed and learned something new about how I prep for new releases. And usually at this time Mr. Poi is prepping the newer items and putting them in boxes and places that he can easily grab when he's packing orders. And yeah, so thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to follow me in Life with Holly Lifestyles for behind the scenes, or at Poi Hun for all the stationery and planner goodies. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye!